to Keyhole Conversations. I'm Bonnie Marek, your host. Today's guest is R.C. Bellicki. I'm sorry. Would you pronounce that for me?
That's Bellicki.
Bellicki. I'm sorry, there's no use making the retake. This has got to go. We're happy to have you here anyway. He's going to tell us all about computers, lost loves, cops, and good beer.
Amen.
Welcome to our show.
Thank you. Thanks for having me. Appreciate it.
Really? Well, I have a little question here for you.
What's that?
Some people claim that your business, Datacom Research Incorporated, is just a front for you as a hacker.
Hacker? No. I'm not a hacker. All I do is I find information that people don't want to have found. Give an example. I had a client who was a lawyer. He had a client who was a woman getting a divorce. Husband claimed that he had nothing more than his pretty face and a teeny tiny bank account. But she knew better that he had a big bank account in the Caymans. I found it. So, the wife's happy. The lawyer's happy. I'm happy. Everybody's happy.
You used to work for Lieutenant Dan Snyder in the...
Whoa. Let's hold on that for a minute there. I worked for a very, very, very short period of time for the Forensic Crime Lab, Computer Crime Lab, Wichita Police Department, where I worked alongside Lieutenant Dan. Now, if you're referring to his Nazi-like authoritarian... Let's put it this way. The guy's got Law and Order tattooed on his backside, okay?
Okay.
Right?
Well, I'll tell you what. I understand that your old flame, Stephanie Hightower, is back in town.
Yep.
Yep. Have you gotten back together?
Nope.
Really? Well, do you plan to?
Maybe.
You seem a little defensive.
She's the reason that I'm here in Wichita. Met her about 25 years ago in Boston. Told me there was a beautiful little city by a river, and I followed her. First thing that happens is she runs off with some ski bum out to Aspen, and I'm left here with a Boston accent and not much else. So I'm not really all that thrilled about getting together, okay?
Okay. Well, this is the time that you get to tell off on your author if you have anything you want to say, any secrets you want to tell us. What do you think of your author, H.B. Berlow?
Well, let's see. I know that he's got about 50, 55 Hawaiian shirts, kind of like I do. I know that he sits at a computer all day, kind of like I do. Now, he's got this thing about martinis, which is really not my bag. Give me a good microbrew any day of the week, you know?
I see. Well, what are your plans for now?
Well, I've got this guy, Charles Bennington. He's out in Eastboro. Thinks I'm a private detective, which is a load of malarkey. He wants me to find his stepson who's run off somewhere. I'm going to do it for him, but, you know, right now, I think I'm going to be going down to Old Town for a burger and a beer. Want to go?
Very tempting offer.
Oh.
Well, R.C., I want to thank you for being our guest today. We have really enjoyed having you.
Thanks, appreciate it.
And let's hope that that series comes along that with the Bennington fella. We'll be looking forward to your next novel from your author.
Absolutely. Remember, everybody wants to dance. All they should be doing is the Kansas two-step.
Oh, so perfect. Well, that's the end of the interview for Keyhole Conversations. I did notice that we didn't learn a real deep secret, but you know, when you're a character and you want to keep living, you want to watch what you're saying about the author. So that fella is pretty shrewd. You have to give him credit. You can find H.B. Berlow's book in paperback and ebook on Amazon and Lulu. If you go to our blog, Keyhole Conversations, we have some links to his author's webpage on Amazon where you can learn a little more about this fantastic fellow. And that's it for another Keyhole Conversations.